Hello, this is Kevin.
I'm Logan, and
we're from Krom Americas. Today we're going to take a look at the TZI and the TGI transformer configurations. We've had some changes in the transformers and the enclosure, and Logan's going to show you, he's going to take a quick look at how they're interchangeable and compatible with each other.
So let's go take a closer look. All right, so here we have one of the newer style TZIs. You can tell by this bracket they've got on it. We have the old style TGI enclosure and then the new style TGI enclosure. So they look really similar, but here we can kind of see a curved line pattern going on, and everything here is a lot straighter, so that's one way to identify it. So looking under the covers here, this is the old style TZI, but luckily Kromschröder thought of that. So there's two large Phillips screws on either side of the TGI enclosure here, securing this TZI. So I'm gonna remove these and show you guys that the new style with the bracket will actually fit in the exact same spot that this guy does. While it's a little bit wider, this bracket allows enough wiggle room for those Phillips screws to still secure that in there, and then all you have to do is rewire. So that is that. One thing I wanted to mention about the TZIs is the duty cycle stumps a lot of people. People say 100% sounds great, that's exactly what I want, but the duty cycle is determining how often this can be turned on within a 2-minute span without it being overloaded. So 100% duty cycle is more for on-off pulse firing, when this is going to be working a lot harder, because within a 2-minute span this guy can be on pretty much the whole time without having any issues. But if you want a hotter spark, you're going to want one of the lower duty cycles, the 19%, 33%. But yeah, other than that, I think we have covered pretty much all the bases. There's a couple other options as far as the current and the milliamps this is putting out, but that's more based on kind of how hot you need that spark to be. So that is the TZI and the TGI. All right, we got a couple more things. To start, we're going to talk about attaching your ignition cable to your TZI. So we're going to take the end of our ignition cable and we're going to push and then rotate clockwise. Now at a certain point this will stop spinning, and then at that point you know you've got a pretty solid connection there. So now that we've covered that, we'll talk about connecting the boot to your ignition cable. So the boot is what attaches to your spark plug, like that. There are a couple different types of boots though. Some of the boots on the end that's not securing this needs to be tightened down. This one in particular has a Phillips screw that is going to bite into this. But some of the other ones, like this guy here, it has the same type of connection that the TZI has, so it just needs to be screwed in the clockwise direction. And then here's another example of one that needs to be screwed in. This is the end that goes to the spark plug. Then this end does not, it wouldn't do anything if you just screwed your ignition cable into there. So you need to secure it from the end that the spark plug is going to go into. So just taking a quick look at it, you can see the notches where that would need to be tightened. So that is how to connect your cable to the TZI and the boot.
For questions on the TZI, the TGI, or any other Kromschröder products,
please feel free to reach out at support@kromamericas.com.
Thanks for watching.